Part 2 of the crazy final 22 trades for the 2020 AFL trade period. Today we have our opinions on stars, good trades and bad trades. Plus, will they have an impact on their new teams? In this video, I'll talk about the last 11 total players, following my previous 11 in the last video. Go check it out, by the way. Now let's get to number 11. Alex Witherden. The young Brisbane defender was moved to West Coast for a third round pick for 2020 and 2021. Good trade for both teams, as Witherden is a good young player with plenty of potential and is also a good replacement for Will Schofield, who just retired. Brisbane did well in evaluating his value, and I think West Coast barely won this trade because I think Witherden can be a really good player. Now, moving on to our top 10. Number 10, Jai Caldwell. One of my favourite young midfielders. Well done by GWS to get those 2 second-round selections for him, as he will be a great player. I think he can have a big impact in Essendon's midfield alongside Merritt, and I really hope he improves his game next season, as he didn't get many opportunities at GWS. Although I think GWS won this trade because of what they got back and the amount of money Essendon is paying Caldwell, which is definitely not what he's worth, at least yet. Number 9, Orazio Fantasia. The electric foil got his wish to return home to Adelaide, with Essendon receiving pick 29 and a future pick. Port Adelaide barely lost the prelim final, and adding Fantasia to their forward line is huge and increases their grand final chances by a lot. Great trade for Port, and they did fantastic in the trade period this year. Number 8, Alia. The Justin Westhoff replacement. The former Sydney swingman makes his way to Port for a 2021 second round pick. Absolutely horrible trade by Sydney, letting such a key player go. Amazing by Port to get it off, and he'll fit perfectly and provide needed versatility left by the retiring Westhoff, bolstering Port Adelaide's premiership hopes by a lot. Number 7, Jack Higgins. The energetic and exciting ex-Tiger will make a great addition to St Kilda and their grand final hopes. Definitely a win for the Saints. I think he'll do really well there and develop his game to become one of the better small forwards in the game. Number 6, Jaden Stevenson. Just 3 years after winning the Rising Star, Collingwood made a horrible mistake in shipping off Stevenson. He may have had an off year, but a rookie who kicks 38 goals in their first season is something special. Eventually bite Collingwood in the back, as Stevenson can become one of the best medium forwards in the league, and arguably a generational talent. Great trade for North Melbourne. Number 5, Shaun Higgins. The veteran got his wish as he attempts to get a premiership in his final years left for his career. Geelong just keeps getting older with Higgins' addition, but want to strike when the iron's hot. It's now or nothing for Geelong. North, I think, barely won this trade just because they got pick 30, considering Higgins is likely to only have one good year left before he regresses. Number 4, Ben Brown. Great trade for Melbourne. Brown at his best is fantastic, and Melbourne absolutely stole him from North. And just because he had one injury-riddled and rough season at North shouldn't have let him go for that little. Great for Melbourne as they try to improve their list to push for that 2018 performance once again. Now moving on to our top 3. Number 3, Adam Treloar. Arguably the biggest flop for one team and the greatest recruit for another. Collingwood got a fat F for their trade season this year, with Treloar the deciding factor. The Bulldogs' midfield now looks like English in the ruck, Bontempelli, Smith and McRae, Liberatore, and now Treloar added to that midfield. And if that's not elite, I don't know what is. Number 2, Adam Saad. One of the best small defenders in the league and can guard multiple size forwards. Great pickup for Carlton. Should drastically improve their final chances for next year, and will have a massive impact at Carlton. Essendon valued him well, and after the grueling negotiations that lasted from the very first day until the very last, with Carlton giving up pick 8. A win-win trade right here. And the biggest fish of the entire off-season. Number 1, Jeremy Cameron. The biggest fish of this year's off-season and the biggest haul for GWS. 3 top 20 picks. That's the most ever picks at that value traded. Cameron and Hawkins' key forward duo could be amazing, like a better version of Lynch and Riewoldt. But the 2019 and 2020 Coleman medalists could bag a mix of 150 goals in one full season and will work perfectly with Chris Scott's game style, although it could fall apart drastically, with one of the two having to be the second option. Thanks for watching the video. Please leave a like and subscribe. I hope you enjoyed my opinion on the trades, and leave comments about what you think I should have done differently and your own opinions. Thank you.